Hey everyone, welcome to Pure Runners. And yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't get the post yesterday. Actually had some like really pressing important things. You'd be really proud of me because I Okay, so maybe not all that important. But it was important to me. Last game of the season that I get to go to, and so I was very happy to be there. So it's got to support my Thunder. We had a great year, but that was a tremendous game. Had a lot of fun. It was exciting. So, anyways, let's get to some news here. Well, just here in a sec. There was some stuff that kind of came out. So this today's been kind of crazy. A lot of people. I know if you're part of Carnival groups right now, all these different Facebook groups and stuff, you've gotten a million questions. And same question. You guys know what it is probably. We're gonna kind of go over that, kind of go over these changes and kind of see what's going on. But first, I want to kind of like something we do in every video. Well, almost every video, anyways, is we go over a question of the day. And my last question of the day was, if you could name a Carnival ship, what would you name it? And I had a wonderful response from a gentleman named Budikin, and he said the Carnival Guy Fieri. So that's the one I'm choosing because I love Guy's Burgers and Guy Fieri. And so what I did in honor of that was I made the Guy Fieri ship. So we've taken the Carnival Victory here and we've kind of repurposed it and gave it some Flavor Town swag, I guess you would say. So you can tell my Photoshop skills are fantastic, by the way. I put this together and I couldn't stop laughing the whole time. Anyways, so yeah, I like Carnival Guy Fieri or maybe even Carnival Flavor Town. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think both would be good. They could be sister ships, actually. So So speaking of questions of the day, today's question of the day is going to be kind of up in the air. We'll do this often and probably pretty regularly. So what I'm doing is I'm putting you all in the driver's seat on the question of the day. You're asking me the question and I'll answer. I'll type it down below. So ask me the question and I will answer to the best of my ability. If I can't answer it, I'll point you in the right direction. I don't know it, at least you're going to know where to get it at. So there you go. What I want us to go over today is the changes that they made today to the gratuities and a few other amenities as well. So these changes, keep in mind, do not take place until May 1st of 2022. So we've got a little bit of time to kind of address these as we need be, but there's a lot of misinformation kind of like popping around everywhere, and we want to kind of stomp that a little bit. So kind of give everybody an idea of what's going on. So here we go. So almost everybody probably has received this email today. And what I'm going to do, just so, there you go. So you can see the whole thing here. So here it reads, this came from Carnival. It says, "Dear Carnival guest, effective with all cruises departing on or after May 1st, 2022, we're making adjustments to our recommended onboard gratuity guidelines as followed. Standard staterooms, $14.50 per person per day. Suites, $16.50 per person per day. These amounts are automatically added to your onboard sign and sell account as a convenience. However, while on board, you are free to adjust gratuities at your discretion. No adjustments will be made after the cruise." Our shipboard team members will work hard to provide exceptional and friendly service, so we hope you will agree that this slight increase is well deserved. Guests may prepay their gratuities at the current rates and save on other onboard services by accessing My Cruise Manager using the Reserve Now button below. We look forward to welcoming you on board. So what does this mean? The rates that we have a daily rate that we pay gratuities to, and these go to your room steward and the wait staff and all that. So all these people, the people that are cleaning the boat, all this stuff that where people may not usually get tips, they're going to get a little bit of a tip. These people have worked really hard for this, and so I mean, I think everybody agrees that, you know, people should be compensated for their hard work. The way I've always looked at gratuities was that it was just a part of the cost of the cruise. So, because you could always add it whenever you're, you know, booking your cruise. So I would always add it because, you know, it just seemed like the right thing to do for me. So not everyone agrees that people wanted to tip or do things other ways. I don't necessarily agree with that, but I'm not going to dictate to you how you should cruise. So if that's what you want, you're not going to get that here. So, but we're going to kind of go over these changes and we're going to break them down. The standard stateroom was $13.99 per person per day. Now, after May 1st, it's going up to $14.50 per person per day. Now, that's not an extra $14.50 on top of the $13.99. That is just an extra 51 cents added to the $13.99 to make that $14.50. So we're going to break down on the second one here. Suites was $15.99 per person per day. Suites after May 1st will be $16.50 per person per day. So again, we're looking at what? 51 cents, just like the other. We're looking at, this is like a cost of living upgrade. Something I would like to know is, when was the last time this was raised for the service people on the boat? I'd be willing to bet it's been a minute, but I'm not 100% on that. Something I am 100% on, and I just wanted to toss it out there, was that Carnival Cruising Podcastways is the best podcast out there for Carnival Cruising related fun. So definitely check us out. Mr. Kennedy, on the latest episode, Mr. Kennedy actually reviewed his week-long stay on the Carnival Vista, which, spoiler alert, he loved it. Yeah. Also, if you can, like, subscribe here. It means the world to me. We've got a lot right now. I'm not going to update it just yet, but I'll have hands popping up everywhere. But it's great. Thank you, everybody that has subscribed. It means the world to me. You guys are great. So this is a beautiful community that we're building, isn't it? Let's look at some of the other things that's kind of involved in this email, because it's mentioned that the gratuities is just one part of this. Now there's going to be another part as well. So let's scroll down here, and so this is the last chance to save on these items. It says, although we've done our best to minimize the impact of rising costs, we will be implementing nominal changes to some of our onboard services while still providing you the best vacation value on land or at sea. Now, we need to remember, you have to reserve these things before May 1st to get these savings. If you do not do this, if you do this like on May 2nd, you're too late. The first one is a drink package. You can save up to 15% and up to 20% versus new onboarding price. The onboard Wi-Fi, you can save up to 25% if you go ahead and book it now, and up to 30% versus the new onboard pricing. Specialty dining, you can save up to 20% on premium dining reservations. And of course, we've already covered the gratuities. And then it has a button that says reserve now. And so you just go in and you can make your reservations on these items. So to answer the common question, if I pay my gratuities now, is it going to change when I'm on the boat, when I'm on the cruise? If you pay it before May 1st, you're locked in. You're at the old rate. You're good to go. So don't worry about it. There's a lot of people that are panicking right now. They're like, that's hundreds of dollars, for me. And I get it. You've taken the math and you've calculated the entire gratuity cost. And it does cost a lot for gratuities per person. But I'm not really arguing against gratuities either, though, because I want to reward the people that treat me so very well on the boat. So I don't know. Who knows? So anyways, just as a reminder, if you have any questions that you want to shoot my way, just pop them down below and we will answer those as quickly as possible. Actually, I love getting comments from you all, and yeah, it's like I said, this is a beautiful community that we've started to build, and I am excited to see what the future holds. And most importantly, know that you matter, you're significant, and you are loved. I will see you all next time. See ya.